welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chanelo. Today we're going to be filming sort of a day in my life video. So basically today is January 10th and we had a digital learning day today because it finally snowed in like Georgia. It literally never snows here. I went outside earlier today. I was acting a fool, I'm not even gonna lie, literally doing whatever because I was so excited. I literally, not even I love snow because I don't like the cold like that, but it was just a fun experience to like experience because I haven't been in the snow since I was like a little kid or whatever. So it was like a really nice thing to be around. But basically I just took a shower because the snow had me feeling mucky. I'm not even gonna lie, like, you know, it's not clean outside or anything like that. So I went to go take a shower because I didn't want to end up like getting sick and letting any like bacteria marinate on my skin and stuff like that. I washed my face in the shower with some Cetaphil and then like this other soap that I used from Mexico. So now I'm gonna just do my skincare with y'all. Today I think it's just gonna be very chill. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I do have to do some work, but it's like because I'm trying to get ahead on my stuff. I've really been trying to get ahead on all of my work. That's something that's really been helping me for like this new year type of reset. I've actually been like keeping up with my goals, I'm not gonna lie. One goal I need to finish though is like journaling. I haven't journaled all week, but I have, like, I stretch 2 times a week, but I was supposed to stretch 3 times a week. Today's my last day, so I got completed that one. I watched 2 podcasts this week and I feel like I've been on my stuff, I'm not even gonna lie. So now we're about to just do my face real quick, and then after that we're gonna figure out what else we're gonna do. I cooked breakfast this morning. I don't know if y'all know, but one of my goals this year is also to learn how to like cook more, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I know a lot of people say like you shouldn't believe in traditional roles and stuff like that. And like, okay, I completely agree, like you should have your own source of income, have your own stuff, even if you're like gonna be in a relationship and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, when I grow up and I become a wife, I'm gonna be cooking. I'm sorry, like, y'all, really, I'm sorry. And nobody can change my mind. Like, I would love to get married. I would love to be like that mom that cooks for her kids and stuff like that. I just feel like that's a really, just a good thing to look up to. But also, this is that I use, this is the facial lotion that I use. But yeah, I've been trying to learn how to cook and stuff like that. So I cooked myself breakfast this morning. I cooked myself some potatoes and some eggs and spinach, and it was really good. The potatoes, I've cooked them 2 different ways now. I cooked them with, first I just like put them in with the oil, and then I cooked them a different way where I like boiled them first and then I put them with like all of the other stuff. And I feel like I like them better today. They were really good today. So yeah. So now that that is done, I want to show you what I use like in the shower and stuff like that. Wash, and then this as my scrub, and then this is my lotion. I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna have to cut it in half because y'all know how Be with EOS lotion, it's like you have to cut it in half because it doesn't all pump out with like how it's regularly built. And then I just sprayed some of this perfume. I'm trying to use this perfume up because it's just like there, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna end up using it up. I'm about to get some Vaseline because I need to, you know, moisturize my lips and then put some on my face, and then after that I'm done with my whole entire skincare. Okay, so I couldn't find my Vaseline, so I'm just gonna use this mini Vaseline on my lips, and then this is the lip gloss I've been using. I really want to get that one lip gloss that starts with the letter G. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try, but I want the sparkly one, the sparkly pink one. And then also, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm still in the process of getting my room done. I thought this was gonna been done, like I was looking forward to making a video for y'all, and I'm still gonna make that video. Just know I'm gonna put it out as soon as possible. I just don't know when that's gonna be. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all because my stuff hasn't gotten here yet. Hopefully by the end of January. And then also, let me tell y'all something. I was supposed to get my driver's license yesterday, but I didn't. You wanna know why? Because literally the driver's ed place was not giving my stuff. They did not want to give me my certificate of completion for Joshua's Law and like driver's ed. I took driver's ed, by the way, and I think it's a really good thing. Like, if you're thinking about getting your license and you're like you know, younger or whatever, I would say just do the driver's ed. Like, I know you're probably like, I don't want to do all that work, but let's be real, in the long run, like, are you really gonna get your license that quick even without doing driver's ed? Like, you might as well just do it because you're waiting anyways. So I just think that's what I recommend to do it. I feel like it was a good experience. They took me out on the highway, on the freeway, intersections, U-turns, parking, everything. So I just think it's a whole package deal. I used this one and I got a scholarship and I got to do it all for free. So that's what I think y'all should do. But now I'm gonna take a picture for my thumbnail because I feel like it's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. My little bonnet, I don't know, I got this bonnet from BE Best, by the way. It's like a brand company or whatever. And then this is my little pink shirt. I really love the color pink, if you can't tell. But yeah, now we're gonna do a little picture, and then after that we're gonna find something else to do. I'm probably gonna go like, I don't know, find something to eat, either find something to eat or like start journaling and stuff like that. Not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Everything's shut down. We cannot buy food. You have to make food in these days because every single place is shut down. We're looking if all these places are open. Nobody's open. We should have got food yesterday because yesterday I had a game and we went after, like, with my friend. I went out like with her afterwards to like see, like, she went to go get food for today, and I should have got food, but I didn't. I also want to do my hair really quickly. I think I should because I look kind of busted up under this bonnet, and I'm not gonna have the bonnet on the whole entire video because it's just like, girl, get it together.
Who am I? All the niggas around me, pride of the night. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. I just caught a shorty off a Finsta. Just threw on a hoodie, it's a Crenshaw. Way that I've been living unconventional. I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know. Certain things have started getting tense, think we need to have a sun adventure.
Alright, y'all, so I ended up just eating some leftovers from the other day or whatever, and now I think I'm going to get into like some journaling and self-reflection, and then also read some pages of my Bible because one of my other goals was to at least read 10 pages of the Bible per week. So I'm gonna like spread it out between my weekends. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I made myself some hot chocolate, which y'all saw, and it looks so good. Like, it literally looks so good. So I'm going to be drinking that while I'm doing this, and just light a candle and just, like, you know, take some time to do a little bit of self-care because I really think that's a really important thing, especially when you have like chill days or like you're like just trying to recuperate yourself and get yourself together. You need to be able to like tell yourself what you did wrong, what you did right, and then at the end of the day, it's just always better to like know yourself so you can like prevent certain things and then also implement certain things. So if you know that you do better with like waking up early in the morning, you're gonna like realize that you're gonna be like, I need to wake up earlier. Or like if you realize that you're not getting enough sleep, you're gonna be like, oh, I need to start going to sleep earlier. And just like figuring out what is making you act the way that you act, and like what factors you need in your life and what factors you no longer need in your life. Because like I don't want to say like cutting out things is like a cycle, but it low-key is. We are constantly growing out of things, and that's a good thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people try to make it seem like that's like a bad thing, and like it's fine to like feel sad about it and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we need to like go certain things so we can become new people. And like I saw this saying, and it was like in order to get your new life, you have to kill your old life. And that is so true. You literally do have to kill your old life and to become the new you, and you're going to have to let go of the old stuff. So if you feel like your life is currently falling apart, or like, you know, something's going on, it may just be that you're just shedding your wings and you're going to, you know, blossom in the spring like every other flower, or like come out like the butterflies, and that's a really good thing. So I think we have a lot to look forward to by the end of this, you know, semester or whatever we're going through right now. I'm just gonna get straight to journaling, and then I think I might watch some podcasts or something like that while I'm journaling. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
I've been all in my phone, I got options, and I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you.
And I ended up listening to like a podcast sort of like video. It's not really like a podcast, but she just does like sit downs. Her name is Leah Alexander, and I really enjoy watching her. Like, she's the one that really be getting me to get up. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I feel like I'm down or whatever, she just always, like, when I watch one of her videos, I'll be ready to be on my stuff, because she just makes me realize how much resources we have in comparison to any other generation, or like, you know, other people, to the point where like there's really no excuse for us to be doing the bare minimum basically. But I just took some notes on the video that I watched, and I just asked myself some questions like, what ways do you add value to other people, and how do I feel about myself? And I just wrote some things that I'm proud of myself for doing, and then I wrote some things that I think I could definitely work on. And one of the things that I did write down is being like changing my mindset to be more positive, because I feel like I'm hot-headed. Sometimes I am hot-headed, and I really don't like that about myself. So that's one of the things that I've really been trying to change. Like, I've actually been trying to work on it. I've just given myself like a minute to process my emotions. I'm really one of those people, I'm not gonna lie, like if you make me mad, like I'm gonna have to take a minute, like, because I don't really get mad like that for real, because I barely get into conflict with people. So when I do, it's just like I'm ready to go out, like I'm ready to do something. But I just like have been realizing that, like, the person that I am, I need to take some time to myself and like just figure out what I'm feeling, like, you know, and just like how I want to approach it, because I never want to do something and then end up regretting it in the long run, or like throwing everything that I've ever worked on down the drain because one person made me mad, and then at the end of the day they win. And I've just been working on that. I've been telling other people about like it as well, and like telling them that they need to, like, I feel like they shouldn't just be pouring their energy into anybody just because they made them mad or whatever. At the end of the day, if you can keep your sanity and keep your peace, then there's nothing like, there's no greater pay than that. The greater pay is that you're going to be at peace with yourself and you're fine and secure in yourself. So I watched this other video, and this video was like steps to a positive mindset / like developing emotional maturity. So they gave me like 8 steps to do it, and then one of them was, I'm gonna say it in order. One was identifying your emotions, so basically just being aware like of what you're feeling, so then you can like figure out like what really made you mad. And then the second one was taking responsibility for like when you're wrong. I think I've really been doing this like this past week. I'm not gonna lie, I've apologized to some people who I like feel like I kind of like, I just feel like I've reacted based off of emotion with them. So I just went and I went ahead and apologized for that, because I didn't give myself enough time to process this. So I ended up just like, you know, I didn't even spaz out, like I didn't even crash out or anything like that, but I feel like I just had an attitude just because I was upset. And it's like, I feel like that's one of the things I really don't like with myself. I have an attitude and I don't tell you what's wrong, and then you ask me what's wrong and I'm not gonna tell you. But I am gonna start telling people now. Like, I just feel like instead of not telling people, I just need, like, instead of saying I don't want to talk about it, I need to start saying I don't want to talk about it right now. Like, I just need some time to myself to think about what happened, because it's not the fact that I'm not, like, I never want to talk about it. I'm gonna want to talk about it, just not that same day or like within the same hour that it happens. I'm not one of those people that you can talk to right then and there. So that, and maybe like in the future I'll be able to be one of those people. Hopefully I develop that skill of being able to manage my emotions and regulate it. But I am one of those people that when I get mad, I be ready to tear up and I just be doing too much. So I'm just trying to fix that. And then the third one is like find a role model who you can like definitely think like, what would they do in this situation, and to like don't lose who you are like within that process, but also like learning how they like cope with like their anger and stuff like that. And for my role models, I definitely want to use Jesus as one of my role models. And then my like second role model, I low-key want to use my coach, because I'm not gonna lie, she is really good. Like, she's really good with managing her emotions. I'm not gonna lie, like I know sometimes she be like, you know, telling us when we're wrong and but like at the end of the day I could tell that she's very emotionally mature, and she's just like, I feel like she like just looks put together. So that's one person that I also look up to. Then they said like for number 4, make a thought diary. So it's like working towards having like a positive mindset. And it says like cognitive reconstruction. So basically you're just looking back at your emotions in the thought diary of everything that you like. So like, okay, say I'm thinking like, oh, like I suck, I'm gonna write it down in my journal, and then at the end of the day I'm gonna come back to my journal, look at the thought and be like, why did I think this, and was it really worth it? Because like there was this one example that they used, and it was like, say you get irritated about like your little brother eating your donuts, write it down and then come back later on when you're not mad anymore and be like, it was just a donut, like you were literally just mad over a donut. And I know like it's like the principle of it, like why did he eat your donut, but like at the end of the day it is a donut, you could get another one. So I just be noticing how like I just be acting like everything's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So then the next one is staying like open-minded to everything, because you don't know everything like y'all know in my videos I always do say like this is like life is a learning process, so like you're gonna be learning something new every single day, and it doesn't hurt to listen to anybody. That's something that really stuck with me from the video as well. They said like just because you listen doesn't mean it's hurting you, and it like you could learn something new from it, or you could try something new. Then number 6 is embracing reality. Just basically telling to yourself like this is your situation, this is what is happening, and like accepting it, and like if you can work on it then you're gonna work on it. But if it's circumstances that you can't really change, you shouldn't really be like too like, you know, riled up about it, because like it's really out of your control, and just stressing yourself out is gonna add more to the problem. So number 7 is to pause and be patient, and I feel like this is the one that I need to work on the most. Just being like pausing, like telling myself I need to pause, and like knowing I need to pause is one of the ones that I definitely want to work on, and being more patient as well, because it said basically how simply expressing your emotions can really ease a situation, and that is so true. Like you can avoid so much conflict if we just all just calm down, talk to each other respectfully. One thing that I can't take is when people curse in arguments. I don't like that. Like if you curse at me, if you're yelling at me and stuff like that, I don't like that. I probably won't talk to you if you're mad at me like that, because it's like I just feel like if we can't just sit there and have a good conversation instead of like going back and forth trying to rip each other hair out, I'm not doing that. It's like a boundary that I have. I really don't like when people do that. That's just one of my pet peeves. I'm just letting y'all know. And like, I don't even be yelling at people. Like I don't even yell. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I'd rather just like be in my room and just like ignore you for the rest of the day than to be yelling at you and da da da. So yeah. And then number 8 was focusing on the present. So basically not dwelling on the past and allowing yourself to like make a decision for yourself as well, like how you're gonna do better in the future, and like what you're gonna change in order to become a better person. So yeah, those are all of the 8 steps that I wrote down. I am so happy that I actually did journal, because it really is like a good thing to journal. I really do think that getting to know yourself is an important aspect in life. So I'm glad that I did it, because sometimes journaling can make you feel a little bit like cuckoo. Like you want to be like, why am I talking to myself? Honestly, if you don't know yourself, then who do you really know? Because like you spend all day with yourself. You are you. Like you need to be able to tell yourself stuff. Nobody should know yourself more than you know yourself. That's one thing I will say. Like if somebody know you more than you know yourself, that's actually insane. So yeah, I'm about to read the book of Job though, because I feel like I understand that he like lost a lot of things, and like he felt like his life was falling apart, but in like the end it was all for the greater good, because you know Jesus was walking him through it and just basically picking him up as like his strongest soldier. And I think I just need to read that book so I can like, I don't want to say like wreck my own life, but like I want to be able to let go of what I like don't have, or like what I do have and that's holding me back, without like crying about it, because it's just like it's not that deep. At the end of the day, you know, God's got you. So that's the book that I'm gonna try to read. I think I'm gonna try to read it for the whole entire month. I'm gonna read maybe like 5 pages today, because I still have the rest of the weekend to read some, or like maybe even 2, because I don't like rushing through reading the Bible, because then you really don't get like a good understanding of what you're reading. Like you actually have to take time to marinate on it, understand it, and break it down, or if not, you're not gonna like retain anything. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then after that I think I'm gonna work on some schoolwork that I have just to get ahead on it. I don't know if I'm gonna really record that, because y'all already saw me journaling, and I don't want to be just straight that. I might just get back to y'all once I'm stretching later on, and then we can do that together. So I'm gonna get straight into that right now, and I'll see y'all once I'm finished. Alright love, so I wanted to go ahead and conclude this video right here. I didn't get to film an outro yesterday, so I'm filming on my phone, because you know it's gonna take like a long time for me to like upload it to my actual iPad, and I want to get this video out for y'all in time. So I really hope y'all enjoyed. I love y'all so much, and thank you so much for watching all of my videos. Let me know what other type of content you want to see, and yeah, I hope y'all have a great day today.